of the large economy. Which means, Mr. Chair, and I think as of this point in time, I would like to call on the proponent.
Now, the program of that this was signed last year. The Department of Agriculture and the Department of Interior and Local Government, we have this program, you call it HAPAG. HAPAG, halina at magtanim ng punong kahoy at gulay.
Amin Lopez, Dr. Rosendo Papin Jr.,
by Congress of an across-the-board increase of 150 pesos for all workers of this country. And I so move, Mr. Chair.
Is there any second? Any comment? Any objection? The chair hears none. The same is hereby approved.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. As I mentioned, our resolutions, we envision them to reshape the future of this country. And the fifth resolution, Mr. Chair, is a resolution recommending the most affordable energy, nuclear energy, for energy stabilization. And I so move, Mr. Chair.
It has been moved and duly seconded that the proposed resolution be approved. Is there any comment? Any comment from the proponent, the President himself? No comment from the proponent? Maybe he gave his comment already a while ago. Any objection? The same here, the chair hears none, the same is hereby approved. Next,
Mr. Chair, resolution number 6. A resolution urging the national government through the National Economic Development Authority to raise the contribution of agriculture to total gross domestic product of the large economy. Which means, Mr. Chair, and I think as of this point in time, I would like to call on the proponent to make this resolution very, very clear. Very, very clear. Because while the contribution of agriculture in the economy of this country, allow me, the economist himself, to discuss specifically to make this resolution very clear.
Before that,
to this convention.
Is there any comment? I think the comment will have to be made by the proponent himself. Please take the floor. Anyone who would like to make a comment on the next succeeding resolutions, please inform the floor leader so you can be duly recognized. Anyway, we have the phone over there. Medyo na yung mga speakers natin hindi available today, kaya napaiksi yung discussion ng ating convention. But nevertheless, this convention is still okay naman as far as we are concerned kasi the leaders of the party are here. Yes, Mr. Senior Vice President?
This is not a comment, but this is an expansion of that resolution which I offered. Friends in this convention hall, this country is agricultural in nature. The economy is agricultural. But the statistics of the Philippine Statistics Office says only 10% of GDP is contributed to agriculture. 62% services, 28% industry. I find this the most chronic imbalance in our economy. That is why I offer this resolution, because the Workers' Party will pursue this strategy into the future. 70% of our population lives in the rural areas. 50 million of our population lives in extreme poverty of 12,000 pesos per month income for a family of 5. May problema ang bansa sa ekonomiya. Kami sa Workers' Party, sinasabi namin na kailangan bigyan ng tuon ang agrikultura sa ating bansa. Kaya nga, ako'y taga-Bisaya, kaya yung mga taga-Samar, taga-Leyte, taga-Cebu, nagpupunta dito sa Region 3, NCR, Calabarzon. these 3 regions occupies about 70% of our population. Kawawa naman kami doon. Kaya pinitagilid ang strategy ng ating bansa. So I appeal to all of you, with me in the Workers' Party too, to rectify this chronic illness of our economy. Thank you.
Mr. Chair,
Any objection? Oh, please.
Mr. Chair, the Honorable Assistant Secretary also seek to be recognized to give their contribution to the discussion, Mr. Chair. And you requested, and I ask you to approve her intervention.
Oh, sino?
The Honorable Assistant
Very
Secretary.
good. May we now follow the Assistant Secretary? The Assistant Secretary is hereby recognized.
Thank you, sir. Again, good afternoon po. Now, the program of that this was signed last year. The Department of Agriculture, sir, and the Department of Interior and Local Government, we have this program, you call it HAPAG. HAPAG, halina at magtanim ng punong kahoy at gulay. Ang napansin po, sir, napakarami pong bakanting lupain. Nakatiwangwang po, bare. Lalo na po sa Mindanao and Visayas. At yung po naman nandito sa syudad, iniinganyo po, kinoconvince po ang mga, dahil po sa kamahalan ng pagkain, ng gulay, tinitira po may urban gardening, ang syudad, ang kinasasakupan, at ang mga bakante pong lugar kung pwede pong tamunan ng mga gulay na siyang o-augment sa kamahalan po sa kasalukuyan. Yan po ang talagang unang napansin ng mahal nating Pangulong Bongbong Marcos. Totoo po niya, ang una pong ginanap noong 2022, noong pong first birthday niya, nagtanim po kaagad sa landfill po ng Marikina. Doon po nagtanim ng kawayan. Dahil alam po natin, inuuri na po ngayon ang iba-ibang klaseng pananim. Magmula po sa kawayan, coconut, bakawan, kasama po yan sa paglilinis po ng kapaligiran. Kaya may programa po, binanggit ko po sa inyo kanina tungkol po sa Bagong Pilipinas, kalinisan at kaayusan. Ngayon po magkakaharap tayo dito. Talaga pong i-identify nyo yung lugar na nakakasira po sa Manila Bay. Lahat po ng katubigan natin, estero, programa po yan ngayon ng local government. Iniinganyo po lahat. Kaya kada linggo po, sir, kada linggo, may tinatawag pong kalinisan at kaayusan. Pag ginanap po ang kalinisan at kaayusan, meron pong waste segregation. Environment po talaga to, sir. Napakalaki po ng nawawala sa atin. At yung bakawan po sa may Baseco po na yun, tinamnan na po natin kasi nasisira na po talaga. Kaya maraming salamat po sa Workers' Party na ito po ay kasama sa programa nyo. Tayo po ay sama-sama dito. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Sir.
Attorney Liz Artisa, please come forward.
Good afternoon po sa inyo lahat.
By the way, Mr. Artisa, may we referring to the floor leader?
Yes, Chair. May I ask that Attorney Artisa very recognized, Mr. Chair.
Attorney Artisa, you are recognized. This is the floor leader. If you want to make any comment or objection, huh?
It is a sort of, I have written a book, Food Security Backyard Livelihood Kit. In the provinces, to plant and raise. I have 4 books they can choose. My first volume is to plant vegetables. The second volume is to take care of hogs and chickens. The third volume is to plant fish. And the fourth volume is to take care of fish or aqua foods. My purpose of this is to not all of the barangay houses can plant only one class of food. Like, for example, halimbawa, isang barangay, in every municipalities, there are so many barangays. Let's say it's 20 barangays. One barangay will take care of hogs and chicken. One barangay will plant vegetables and all kinds of vegetables. One barangay will take care of aqua, and one barangay will plant fish. Para hindi pare-pareho. Dahil kasi, yung kailangan dito, mayroong in charge. So that in every barangay, they will not the same. They will not take care of the same. Kasi, as we can see, nasasayang na rin ating mga product pagka maraming harvest, pare-pareho ng harvest. Kaya yung aking book, Food Security Backyard Livelihood Movement. Kaya ito kung makakaiba ng
Okay, thank you.
Sige po.
The speaker. Meron po ba na isa? Okay, Director. Please take the microphone.
Good afternoon, everybody. I would like to recognize and acknowledge yung kanilang sinabi ni Executive Vice President about industrialization. Okay. Yes, we are an agricultural country. I am with Landbank right now. I represent the Agrarian Reform Beneficiaries, the Board of Directors. And you see to it, may agrikultura natin ay maging ang tawag dito, masigla, because we have so much and lots of projects and programs, loan portfolio for the agricultural sectors. But the problem is, problema po natin sa ating agrikultura, lagi na lamang tayong user at lagi na lamang tayong producer. Hindi tayo pupunta sa tinatawag natin manufacturing at processing. At yun po yung gusto ko sanang gawin at ikampanya. And I hope this political party will support this endeavor. Okay? And if you are ever, you'll be able to sit in the legislative. I hope we can pursue this intention. Dahil, lagi na lang tayong workers. We never na naging manufacturers tayo. May pumupunta sa Landbank, nangungutang. Okay? Anong inuutang sa amin? Para kunin yung bukod, dalhin sa ibang bansa yung sabaw, and then i-process nila doon sa China. Pagbalik dito, bibili natin nasa Tetra Pak. Can we not do that here? Hindi ko pwede gawin tayo na gumawa yan. We have everything we have in the Philippines. No? So, actually, hindi lang ang agrikultura, marami tayong mineral resources, but before the mineral resources, pwede ba yung ating agricultural economy pasiglahin natin? Yun po yung ating dapat gawin ngayon because sabi nga natin, yung magsasaka, hindi, tagal na po yung kampanya natin na tinatawag natin backyard gardening, magtanim, mag-plant ng trees. Ever since time ng President Marcos, the senior one, yan na po yung kampanya niya eh. And I think he's on the right track. But we never did follow that one. Okay? So, itong grupong ito, I hope we will all be behind this. And we will advocate this. Thank you very much.
Maraming salamat, Binibini Speaker. Your voice has been heard, and I'm sure it is well taken, especially by our President.
Stragan, Manny Lopez, Dr. Rosendo Papin Jr., Arlen Lim, Timmy Richard Gabriel. We also have our General Counsel, Attorney Prince Vic, Attorney James. Mabuhay ang Workers' Party of the Philippines! Mabuhay ang bagong Pilipinas! Bago mag-resolution. Please.
We are proud that former Congressman VP for North Luzon.
We would like also to acknowledge the bloggers. Thank you, bloggers.
Mission, yung task. Ayan. Pahabol.